How you doing? You good?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
I'm loving the sex music.
There it is.
Yeah.
You almost left off the last word. But I mean,
I'm loving the new single. I'll say that.
Thank you.
You like it? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I just had to touch you. I'm sorry. My bad. All right. We're gonna give the ladies a chance to do some Q&A, and I'm gonna try to walk around. Kamika, if we can get somebody to stand right here. And basically what we're going to have, the ladies want to get an opportunity to ask you some questions.
Okay.
But before we do that, you got a new album?
Yeah, of course everybody knows about the new single, Sex Music.
Right.
We have the video that came out really great, so that should be ready to go top of this week. And we got the new album that'll be coming September, maybe a little later, called Now or Never. Which has some super great R&B, you know, putting a little tempo back in your bedroom so you can sweat a little bit.
Right. Did you hear that? He said sweat a little bit.
Just a little bit, exercise.
Well, I feel this is a lot of it. I feel that.
I'm just, if you're a beginner and you ain't really sweated yet.
Right. You just take a little baby step.
It's your opportunity to get some exercise in. But it's a really nice album. We got some really nice producers and writers on there, as well as myself and my company, Song Dynasty. So it's awesome, and I look forward to knowing exactly how you feel about it.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna give you the opportunity to give us some sex music a little less way, because a lot of people, kind of feel that R&B has lost its way.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? I mean, because I remember way back when that everybody was doing it. Everybody was singing. It was music. But now it's almost like, it's the gimmick. So I mean, is it hard for R&B artists, real R&B artists to kind of like, put that feel back into real R&B music?
Well, it depends on the message that you're trying to get across. Like, I've always been a heartfelt, passionate artist. And that's the essence of true R&B. You know what I mean? It's really being passionate about whatever it is, your relationship, or trying to get your woman back, or she left you, or whatever it is. It all started right there. Somebody singing the blues about a woman that left, and he couldn't get her back, so he had to find a way to do it. So he came up with R&B. You know what I mean? That's my story. So we've kind of substituted the passion for slick melody lines and maybe a banging track, and we've lost the passion and the emotion that goes along with it. And I can't blame the artists that are doing it now, because honestly that's what they've come up under. But I had the opportunity to listen to Babyface and to listen to everything that Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced, and listen to R. Kelly, when back in his day, and I listened to Marvin Gaye, and then I grew up in church, so I listened to Kim Burrell, Commission, Jonathan Key, and all these people. So I was able to maintain that, and then thank God I was able to be successful with being who I am.
Right.
I didn't have to change or create some alter ego in order to be successful. I was able to be passionate about my music, really tell the truth about music, really put my business in my music, you know what I mean? So that people could relate to it.
Business.
And I've been successful as a result of it. So for me, it was very easy not to change.
Right, and we appreciate, ladies, y'all can second me on this. We appreciate you not changing.
Thank you.
Creating those alter egos. We appreciate that.
Woman.
I'm a touchy-feely. For some reason, I'm extra touchy-feely today.
It's all good.
Okay, but you mentioned one thing, growing up in church. So, of course, you were in the movie with LaToya.
Yes.
Preacher's Kid.
Yes.
So, was that, being that you had that church background, was it easy for you to kind of like segue into that? Even though you played kind of like a dirty dog up in there.
That wasn't really the church that I come from. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what it is that I got a chance to express some feelings that, I never really get to express. I never really get to be angry. I definitely don't get to smack a woman around and all of that stuff.
Like,
so
no, he didn't.
Yeah, I accidentally
I had
did
a little
that.
attitude after I watched that. But it's cool.
And I mean, it was a stretch for me because I'm such a nice guy. I would never do such a thing.
Never ever.
But no, I was raised by my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mother, my cousins. We were all in one house.
Okay.
My father, my uncle. So, I learned respect very early. So, it was a stretch for them. Are those shots? Are y'all getting it in?
Yeah. The bar is open.
Get it
What
in.
you want to drink?
Those are walking shots. That's like the shot you walk with for a second because you're gonna drink it all in one shot. But
Right.
God Almighty.
So is it
Really?
safe to say that this is not going to be your first acting role?
No, this is definitely not my first acting role. I have some other independent things that came out, but this was my biggest.
Okay.
So I thank Warner Brothers for giving me the opportunity to do that. Latoya Luckett, that's my homegirl, so she did a good job in that as well.
Wonderful.
So no, I want to move into action. I don't really want to do any more dramas and
I
be
can see you
crying after I
wearing
hit the
like a
girl.
suit.
Yeah, I want to
Something
be like
with some spandex.
James Bond. Like, wait a minute, She's trying to make me Wolverine. I don't want to be Wolverine.
Oh, the mask. My bad. I'm just thinking.
I mean, I could be the new
Wow.
Batman. Shit, yeah.
sorry.
Batman, they pay brothers to be Batman. It ain't ever been a black Batman.
Hey.
I think we could pull
You know,
that.
I would vote for you.
I wouldn't have to
vote for
paint
you
my
for that
eyes or
role.
nothing. I'd fit in with the suit the whole night. But I'd be like a chocolate Batman. It'd be like a chocolate brown suit.
Ladies,
It would almost
y'all
look dirty.
want that chocolate Batman? Okay.
Chocolate brown, had Hershey's on the side, right?